Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. This is part 2 in the series of videos talking about how to set up for live streaming on Twitch or YouTube or anywhere else, or how I do it. This one's all about the audio I like to set up so I can do it as a live gig, like this. So in the first video, it was all about the visuals. You should check that out. You can see that right here. And I moved my studio all around and made it look a bit better, like it does now. Now, there are different ways you can set up for streaming. Some simpler than this way. And there are advantages and disadvantages to every way you do anything. This way, I'm doing it so I can perform as literally as I would on a stage. Which is better for me because I can then get into it properly like a performance. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. The rundown of the gear is we've got an interface, which is the Focusrite. We have a Sound Blaster sound card. We have the Cube Street EX. We have a PG58 microphone. We have my pedal board, which is the pedals I use live. And that all goes into the Line 6 pod, using a TC Helicon Harmony Singer for the vocals, an RC30 by Boss looper for all my loops and stuff, acoustic guitar, which is my Yamaha, love that guitar, an electric guitar, which is my Harley Benton Black Paisley, love that guitar, and a bass guitar. Alright, so this is how it's all wired up. Mic into the TC Helicon, out of the TC Helicon into the interface. Acoustic guitar into the TC Helicon, into the looper, into the cube. Bass guitar into the looper, into the cube. Electric guitar, pedal board, and then into the pod. Outs are left and right on the cube, into 7 and 8 on the interface. Pod is left and right as well, outs, so stereo outs, right, into 5 and 6 on the interface. The interface is then connected to the computer via USB. We come out the phones out of the interface into the sound card, into the RCA input. Then that's a USB out into the laptop as well, and then my monitoring is out of the sound card. The reason I'm using a sound card is because when I did it straight from the interface into the laptop, OBS wasn't reading it as a stereo signal, it was as a mono signal. We want it to be stereo to get the best, biggest sound we can. By adding the sound card on, it now is a stereo signal. Alright, now you'll see when we go to the mix control for the interface, we've got our inputs 5, 6, 7 and 8, which is where we've got the Cube EX and the pod. And all we do here is we take the two channels, so this is 5 and 6, and we pan one hard left, one hard right, and then on this 7 and 8 we do the same again, so hard left and hard right. They are now in stereo. So in my sound settings you can see we've got the speaker is made default, which is the Sound Blaster sound card. You can also see that I've still got my Focusrite USB there as well, so I can choose either if I want to. So if I'm using my DAW to do some recording, I can just easily switch it over to the interface if I want to. That's on the playback tab. On the recording tab, line in will be Creative Sound Blaster as well. Okay, so when we go into advanced settings, I've got it set to 2 channel 16-bit 48,000 Hz DVD quality, which works just fine for me. Okay, on the playback, go to advanced, and it's set to the same, and that should be the same as what's in your OBS settings, which we'll go to right now. Okay, so we're going to go to our settings on our OBS. Okay, we're going to click on our audio, make sure this is 48, and that's stereo. Desktop audio is Creative Sound Blaster, and the mic auxiliary audio is the line in Creative Sound Blaster as well. Going down to the video tab, I always make sure I stream in 720, not 1080. It's smoother that way. It doesn't really need to be any more than 720 anyway. And 30 frames per second.
Oh, find it all a little bit confusing, but I'm sure the people at home will be able to follow it and make theirs work just as good as yours. Just have to rewind the video maybe and just pause a few things, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, hi Freddie, you're back. Didn't see you there. What happened to Frederica and fake Freddie then?
You what? Fake Freddie and Frederica? Who are they?
What, you mean you don't remember? You disappeared. A guy turned up, said he was you, and that you woke up like a human one day, well, like a cartoon human with a stupid voice, and then a girl turned up, a cartoon girl, and said that she was you, and the other one was a fake, and locked him up, and it was all whole drama. And now they've disappeared, and you're back.
Oh, that just sounds ridiculous, Brent. I think you've been on that funny sauce again, ain't you?
No.
I haven't been anywhere. I've been here the whole time. Leave a comment below if you know if Brent's been on that funny sauce or not. I'd like to know, because he's not making any sense, is he?
So that's how I set up for a live stream. I get a really, really good sound out of it. I feel everything is nice and big, and my effects are all in stereo and everything. It's a winner, chicken dinner.
And then they announced there was no buys, no.
Chicken dinner, not dinger. But it does mean a lot of cables, and you need a lot of gear to be able to do it. If you don't have this kind of stuff, if you're not a performer like I am, and you don't have amps and effects pedals and all that kind of thing, you can do it via VSTs, which I will be investigating in the next video. Big shout out to the Lamb who helped me set all this up. He is like Yoda when it comes to this kind of thing. Say the Lamb 5 times really quickly. Why did you do that? Head on over to his channel and give him a subscribe. He will appreciate it. Subscribe to this channel too if you like this kind of thing. Hit a like if you want to, dislike if you want to. It all helps me out anyway. Don't forget to come and visit me on Twitch when I do my Twitch performances. All links are in the description. You can also come and follow us or join us on our Discord as well, where you can chat to people like the Lamb personally. If you have any issues, I'm sure he'd be helpful, as is everybody in the group. So there really is only one thing left to say at this point.
The lamb, 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 the lamb. Oh, it really is a lot of fun, isn't it? The lamb, the lamb, the lamb, the lamb, the lamb.
Okay. Peace. Till next time. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you like my YouTube show, hit like and comment and get involved. If you dig my vibe, then hit subscribe and never miss an episode of my YouTube show. Peace. Till next time.